All right, it is 2022. Let's do a game room tour. Let's do it.
Welcome back to Gamer to Gamer. And I've been playing games and collecting games ever since I was a kid. So therefore I decided to start this channel up. So if you like my videos, smash that like button and subscribe. So without further ado, let's start the video.
Welcome back to Gamer to Gamer. And today we're gonna take a look at my game room, show you guys a little update of everything. So I like to start with the hallway. Let's do it. So this is my hallway. I refer to it as Man Cave Boulevard. So I do have like a couple of new things here. I decided to put these two pictures up just to get it a little more spicy, if you know what I mean. And I got some of my favorite old school movies right here that I put up. And on the other side, I have movies that, you know, my kids like, they wanted a piece of the wall. So I got Iron Man right there, and I also put this picture right here up. And right here there's a $5 charge for whining. I thought that was funny. And I am a control freak, so I got some of my favorite controllers right here on the outside of the door. Okay, so let's move on to my actual door. Just put a few posters right there on it. I thought that might be cool. So when you enter the game room, it'll say game room. So when you turn the corner, you'll see that you're going into the game room. Extreme games, gaming inside. All right, here we go, and here we go. This is my game room. And you know what? Let's start with my controllers. And here are some of my controllers here that I like to collect. And I've been collecting these for a while now. And I also got a PlayStation sign. I got it from a GameStop when one of the GameStops was closing. And I have a bunch of items here spread out. I need to tidy it up. And right next to that, I have a bunch of PlayStation 3 games. And believe it or not, there's a bunch of PlayStation games behind that. And here's some more. Now you might notice that I got a lot of like 2 doubles of everything. That's because when my friends come over, we like to play co-op games. And here's some of my PlayStation 4 collection that I got. And I do have quite a bit. And it kind of spills on the bottom with more PlayStation 3 games. And I also have the guns. I actually have 4 of them. And I actually found them at a Goodwill for like $10. So I think that's a good deal right there. I also found, I got this from, I think eBay. It's a Gears of War game system, and I love that thing. And I still have my original PlayStation earpiece. And right next to that, I do have my PlayStation headsets, which I love to collect. And right beside that is my main TV that I game on, which is 75 inches. And underneath that, I have my PlayStation 5 and my Xbox One X Series, Series X. And I both have their own dedicated headset. And my charging station are actually hooked up through Alexa. Alexa, turn on PlayStation lights. And once that light come on, everything is pretty much charging from there. And underneath that, I have some PlayStation 4 games and some PlayStation 5 games. And that's my Atari right there. I haven't played that in a while. I definitely have to start playing it. And on both sides here, I have my Vanguards and with a couple of joysticks. And here's my other Vanguard. Okay, on that side, the next side, which is right here, is all my Xbox stuff. This is all my original Xbox games. And some of my Xbox 360 games. More Xbox 360 games. And Xbox One games. And there's more on the other side of my table there. And I got my original Gears of War 360. Also with the Halo Edition 360 that I found, I think at a Goodwill, I believe. And I have my Xbox One Gears of War Edition right there, along with the box and the controllers. And my PlayStation 4 is right there, the God of War Edition and the Xbox One Scorpion Edition. And this is all miscellaneous stuff right here that I collected. Like I said, I'm a controller freak. Alright, so that's one side of the wall. So now, let's do this wall right here. And let's start off right here. On top, I have a few controllers. And I have my Super NES Mini, and also have a clone version of it, which is kind of cool. And I put a little Pac-Man game underneath it. I thought that looks kind of cool. And underneath that, I have some Xbox One games and a controller. And right here, this is God, what's this thing called again? Pandora's Box. I love this. This is actually hooked up to my 75-inch TV right here. And there's my Wii U and my PlayStation 3, and all are connected to my main TV. And here's the fat PlayStation 3 and my Xbox 360, and we got some Wii games and some PlayStation 2 games, along with the console also. And above that are some special edition controllers for the Xbox One. And I also found a Gears of War 360 at Goodwill. I thought that was cool. And this right here, this is the TV that my son plays on it, although he hasn't played on it in a year since he got addicted to Roblox. So he plays on his computer now. But here is my white Xbox One and also my white PlayStation 4. And over here is my PlayStation 2. This one right here is actually import, so it plays the import games, along with a little switch right there. And here is my other Wii U. And I got some Wii U controllers. And I got an Atari there, the little, I think it has a bunch of games on it. And I got my black Dreamcast and my black Wii right there. And underneath that, I have my GameCubes. And underneath that, I have some Wii games and some controllers. And underneath that, that's my Xbox, original Xbox, with some kind of extender on it. I never found out who makes this thing, but I always thought it was cool. And also got my my PlayStation 3 right there. And that PlayStation 3 is actually hooked up to this TV right here. Not have to mention, I also have a Ouya, and it's got some cool games on it. I actually like it. So let's move on to the wall right here. So along with the PlayStation sign that I got from GameStop, I also picked up the Xbox sign that I thought was really cool. They both cost me like $4.99 each, which is a good steal. And right here I have like a Master Chief helmet here that I got at the swap meet for like $1. Now it looks like it's made of steel, but actually this is all plastic right here. And I got some controllers right here, along with some games. And since I'm a Gears of War fan, I had to get Marcus, which is cool. And right here I have some 64 wireless controllers. And over here is one of my white Nintendo Switches. I thought that was awesome. So this is like my little Nintendo side right here. And right here is my Animal Crossing Switch. I love that thing. Those colors are cool. And above that, I have like some Wii controllers and PlayStation 3 controllers. And above that, I have a few more switches right here. I have a Switch Lite, and I have two of my these are like my original switches right here. I just got different Joy-Cons on them. And above that are some cool pictures that I got from the swap meet. I thought it matched my game room. And I almost forgot to mention that I have still my original 360 next to the HD. I remember the HD DVDs. I still have that one, and this one is actually hooked up. I also have the box for it. And underneath my PlayStation, I still have some Wii games right here, and I also have a GameCube still in box. And let's move on to the next part, which is that corner right there. And this is where my laptop is. The first one is my work laptop, and that was just for fun. And I also have a PlayStation 3 hooked up to this TV, and everything is pretty much underneath. And I also have a Xbox One hooked up to it, a PlayStation 3, and I have my Batman PlayStation 4 hooked up to it, and also a 360. And I also have a CRTV in this corner, which it looks kind of cramped over here. And I also have a PlayStation 2 hooked up to it. And sitting on top of it is my Nintendo Switch. And that's hooked up to my main TV right there. And next to that, I have a few icons sitting on top of the TV. And behind that is a poster and a couple of controllers. And I actually like Anthem. I know that's probably taboo because a lot of people hate on it, but hey, I enjoyed it the time I played with it. And I do have some controllers up here that I put away, and also an Anthem strategy guide. And I got a couple of miscellaneous stuff. Okay, now let's move on to this wall right here. And this is one of my TVs that I play co-op on with when my friends are here. So let's do it. Let's start from over here. All right, some of my empty boxes, and here's where I keep my some of my PlayStation 2 games, along with two of my PS Vitas right here. And underneath that is some PlayStation 1 games, along with some import games on the side, along with my original PlayStation and my PlayStation Mini. And underneath that are some Dreamcast games and a couple of PlayStation games over here too, along with one of my Dreamcast systems. And I also have some Genesis games right here, and also right there too. And underneath that, I have my Sega Saturn collection, a small one, sitting on a Sega Genesis, and a Sega Genesis Mini, which is underneath. And on my TV here, I have my PlayStation 4 hooked up to it, and also my Xbox. I forgot what the name of this small Xbox is. Yeah, the Xbox Series. I don't know. It's so diminished. It got so many names for this thing. It's crazy. And I also have my Xbox 360 hooked up to the TV, and also my PlayStation 3. And I don't know if you noticed, but there's some Nintendo 64s that I don't have hooked up yet, just sitting there for right now. And on the other side, sitting under the boxes, I have my PSP collection right here. And I'm trying to make it grow, as you can see. And let's see, I have my Switch collection right underneath, along with my special edition Switch and my Mario cards right there. I love this game. If you guys don't have this, you gotta get this game right here. And underneath that, I have a Switch. I mean, not a Switch, but a Wii. No, Wii U. Jesus. And along with some GameCube games that you can't see because they're behind the Metro. And let's see, I have my 64 collection here, along with a 64. But this thing doesn't work. It's just for show right here. And I do have some Super NES games still in box. And I have some import games back there also for the Nintendo 64. And this is Metroid, sorry about that. And right next to that, I have like a cool Resident Evil poster right there. I thought that was kind of sweet. And I also have a VR headset for my PlayStation 4. And above that, I also have some Nintendo Switches because I like collecting the colors and everything. And above that, I have my camera right there, just in case someone's up in here that I don't know. All right, and that almost finishes this wall. So I must say, I love the game room sign actually is connected to Alexa. Alexa, God, what is the name? I forgot the name. Okay, I got it. Alexa, turn on game lights. Oh, there it goes. That's the stuff. Okay, besides the sign right here, I found all this at Goodwill. And I just recently found this right there. I thought that was kind of cool. Alexa, turn off game lights. Sweet. And last wall right here. So this wall, I have some controllers hooked, placed against the wall here because I love PlayStation 3. So I got a lot of PlayStation 3 controllers right there. But underneath that, I have one of my Pandora box, which is hooked up to my projector, which is right there. And I'll get at that in a second. And I also have a PlayStation 3 Fat hooked up to the projector and a PlayStation 3. I got original Xbox, my Wii U, and my Dreamcast, and my Nintendo 64 is also hooked up to it. And right next to that is my arcade 1-up systems. And I had to hook these up to my Alexa because every time I come home, the kids will be playing on this. Alexa, turn on arcade 1-up. And it takes a second for them to come on, but they will come on. So I got everything placed on, so they should pop right up. There we go. And my volume is all the way down. Oh my goodness, someone turned it off. They tried to play it, but they couldn't. Ha ha. And there it is. So I really love these things. I think I want to get me another one. Alexa, turn off arcade 1-up. Cool. And I have the Final Fight and the Rampage edition. And right here, all these are hooked up to the projector, is my red Nintendo Switch and also my red Spider-Man PlayStation 4, along with a custom Switch there. And I got some controllers right here and a couple of pictures. And right here, I have my Xbox One, the I think this is, the Gears of War 5 edition right there. And it says Man Cave. All right, let's take a look at what's on the projector. And my projector is right above everything right here. And I'm gonna roll it down. All right, now I'm gonna close the curtains. So before I do that, I want you to know that everything is hooked up to Cavo right here. Cavo controls the Xbox, it controls the PlayStation, and it also controls my PlayStation 3. All right, here we go. Alexa, tell Cavo to turn on.
Okay.
And that beeping sound was, I don't know if you can hear it, the projector, which is slowly coming on right now. So it takes like 20 seconds for the picture to become, fully, nice or whatever. And there we go. Alexa, tell Cabo to switch to PlayStation 3.
Switching to PlayStation 3 on Cabo.
And there you go. And PlayStation 3 should be popping up any second now. It just has to turn on, and then we should be good to go. There we go. Sorry for the waiting. It's an old system. All right, so what I like about this is even if you pick up any controller, it'll automatically switch over to that system. So example, if I turn on the Xbox, it'll turn on and it should switch over on its own. If not, then I just say, oh, I don't have to say anything. Usually I just say the magic word and it switches over to the Xbox One. And that goes the same for the PlayStation 4. And there you have it right there. And man, playing games on this thing really, really is fun. It's really cool. I also like watching UFC fights on this thing. It looks awesome having all your buddies over and you can just kick back and watch a fight. That's sweet. It's also good for watching movies. Movies look awesome on this thing. Oh crap. So yeah, I really love this thing. Alexa, tell Cabo to turn off. And just like that, it'll turn off. And let's see here. And also I have to mention, I do have like my little mini fridge and my microwave up here. And also it gets kind of hot up here in the summer, so I bought me a little mini AC. And next to it is like my white PlayStation that, yeah, I call it the stolen PlayStation. I did a whole video on it. It's crazy. And underneath that, I have some things that are up for review. So, and this right here is the couch that I sit on right here. Oh, it almost forgot to mention, I do have like games underneath this table right here. And this is my my Mario, God, what's this thing called again? Jesus. My Mario Pandora box, that's it. And underneath that are some controller and some PlayStation 2 games. And on the other side, it's the same thing. I have a Pac-Man Pandora's box right here, controller. Well, what is that? Like a dual joysticks. And also I have PlayStation 2 games underneath it. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And thanks for watching Gamer to Gamer. Whoa. I did forget one of my favorite things right here. This table right here, it looks like a normal table. But man, I can also kick back and eat dinner up in here and check out what the table do. You just pull up on it and bam, it becomes an eating table. That's sweet. All right, now let's end the video. Peace.